happy Sunday, my ladies and my gents. Welcome once again to Texas Garage. We're going to just give more of an update about what all's been going on, and we're going to give this a shot. Spent the last week, I have finally got everything out of my truck that's been sitting in the driveway for the last 4 months. And does anybody have any idea how much junk a person can collect in a vehicle that's got the same square footage as a queen-size bed? I am astonished. It filled up a room. But anyway, so we got it cleaned out, got it cleaned up. It's now ready to go. And tomorrow morning I will make a phone call and have them send somebody out to pick it up, take it back to Nebraska or wherever, Chicago, wherever the new people want it. And I will officially retire from trucking after 40 years. My goodness, what a ride it's been. On a positive note, I have finished getting my bench relocated, sorted out, and got some cabinetry in and got a little more coming so that I can store everything instead of having it scattered hither and yon in boxes and crates and things, and actually have something a little more permanent. Because I'd been doing things where I would take a week or two off of work and come home and dig stuff out, build a couple of four models, put everything back away. Kind of needed to have it, set up that way. So I would basically do this, and but now that I'm home a little more permanently, I wanted something a little bit more permanent, and so I moved out of the living room and into the back room, and hey, here we are. And here we are. Kinds of stuff here. I got my tools, and gotta have a fan. I gotta have air moving across. I got some lights and stuff just hither and yon, the tools that I want and where I want, the paints where I want. And I've got my stash. Good heavens, what have I done? I've got 70 some kits yet to build. I've got 50 some that I have built, and it's just incredible what I have done and what I have yet to do. These are some of the stuff that I've built. Look at that. Well, okay, so the Ford 34 Ford pickup is fighting me. It's not wanting to be built. It is, every time I get to work on it, I'm getting frustrated, and it's fighting me, and it doesn't want to do what I want it to do, and I'm not able to make any real progress on it. So I have packed it up, let it set for a little while, let it cool down, let me kind of settle down, and so we're going to, the next build, I'm just going to go ahead and dig out this Mustang. A little bit of backstory as to why I chose this particular one, other than the fact I like Mustangs, especially the old ones. My folks back in '67, my mom and dad, my little brother and I, we moved up to Calgary, Alberta. My dad was a geophysicist with an oil company back then, and they transferred him up there to work up there in the oil field up there by Calgary, and they bought a 64 and a half Mustang. The very first. It wasn't a 64, it wasn't a 65, it was introduced as a 64 and a half. And it was a little notchback like this little guy is, and it was a metallic brown color. And so I picked this up kind of to do something like that. I did the GTO, and I may talk about it after, later on. That was as close a replica as I could come with the kits available out there to making one that my mom had when they came back from Canada. And but I figured I'll go ahead and do this. It's just your AMT, and they got all kinds of fancies that you can do with it. You can build it up stock and just kind of picking it up here, but it's just It's a little level 2, not a whole lot to it, but I figured my new digs, I'll just kind of ease into it and do a simple one. So I'll keep y'all updated on how it's doing, and I'll keep y'all updated on improvements to my new shop area, and thus ends the short tour of my new digs. I'm going to be able to get back to work building some new stuff and working on things and start getting things put together. I've got nearly as many ideas as I do kits, and maybe more. Hey, that's scary. But we'll get back to it and see what happens. Thanks a lot for y'all watching. The new subscribers and the old ones that are returning, I bless every one of y'all. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. For all of y'all who watch all the way through these videos, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I really do. And if y'all got any ideas, suggestions, ideas on how I can do this better, let me know. I'm new at this. I've been doing this for a month now. Like 9th video, I think, something like that. This is, and I'm winging it here. And if y'all got ideas how to make this better, by all means, let me know. I know I ain't the best out here doing this. I know that there are a lot of people do things a lot better and a lot more professional. I'm just an old truck driver. But yeah, let me know. Just drop a comment. Say, hey, you could do this better, or hey, that's really great. I like what you're doing there, and see if we can improve these monologues a little bit better and make them where y'all are more willing to listen to them. And so I'm gonna start taking off and seeing what I can do with this little Mustang. Thanks a lot, and Tex, and signing out. Have a great Sunday.